I don't need you to
But
buy
that's
it.
fine. You don't want me to buy it. You don't want me to care. You don't want to have. You don't want to have. You don't want to have a conversation.
What
We
am
are
I
having
doing?
a conversation, you idiot.
This is the thing.
And your friend just called me an idiot.
I mean,
is that productive?
Whitney Way Thor couldn't be happier to share her appearance change with her fans. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Over the years, Whitney has strived to lose weight, straighten her teeth, and make other adjustments to her physical appearance on My Big Fat Fabulous Life. This week, she is proud to reveal that her efforts have definitely paid off in one area of her life. Fans couldn't believe the latest photo she shared. Whitney Way Thor is all smiles after her latest appearance change. Many reality TV stars frequently look for ways to alter their appearances. On My Big Fat Fabulous Life, Whitney Way Thor has expressed a desire to lose weight. But these days, she's learning to embrace her beauty, no matter what size she is. However, Whitney was thrilled to share that she made a different cosmetic change to her face. The My Big Fat Fabulous Life star also opted for braces to smooth out her smile. This week, she's happily announcing that she got them taken off. "We did it. Thank you, at Midge Marone Ortho. I love my teeth," the TLC star proudly shared with her Instagram audience. "I highly recommend at Triad Orthodontics. Dr. Matt is fantastic, and now I'm gonna go eat some peanut butter and chew some gum. Looks great," one Instagram follower wrote on the post. "No better feeling than getting them off." A few complimented Whitney's new feature, but several other Instagram users wrote that they mistook Dr. Matt for her secret French boyfriend. "I stopped breathing for a second cause I thought it may be the French man," another fan wrote. "Nonetheless, your teeth look." The TLC star celebrates with something sweet. It seems that Whitney held true to her word after getting her braces removed. Not long after sharing the post displaying her new smile, she uploaded a video of herself enjoying some candy. "Lifesavers after 15 months of braces," she wrote on the video. Whitney pops 2 gummy lifesavers in her mouth and shows her audience how much she enjoys them with her facial expression and hand gestures. At the end of the video, she triumphantly smiles at the camera, proudly showing off her teeth. Whitney is clearly excited to eat sugar and candy again, but several fans hoped that she would do it all in moderation. After all, sugar can also ruin a person's teeth. Och now, don't go ruining all that beautiful dental work in one day. Lol, one Instagram follower cautioned her. What did you think about Whitney's new teeth? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Follow TV shows Ace online for the latest Whitney Way Thor news and updates. Check back soon and see what the My Big Fat Fabulous Life star is up to next. Whitney Way Thor had always been known for her vibrant personality and her fierce advocacy for body positivity. As the star of My Big Fat Fabulous Life, she had inspired countless people to love themselves as they are. However, despite her public confidence, Whitney had privately struggled with insecurities about her appearance. For years, Whitney had considered making a cosmetic change to her face. It wasn't about conforming to societal standards of beauty, but rather about feeling comfortable and confident in her own skin. After much thought and several consultations with trusted medical professionals, Whitney decided to go through with the procedure to address some of her insecurities. She knew that this decision would likely stir up a mix of reactions from her fans and critics alike. Transparency had always been important to her, and she intended to share her journey openly, just as she had with her weight and health. Whitney spent several weeks researching and consulting with doctors to ensure she was making the right choice. She finally decided to undergo a non-surgical facial rejuvenation procedure, which included dermal fillers and a non-invasive lift to enhance her natural features. One evening, as she sat on her couch, she called her best friend, Buddy Bell. "Buddy, I've made up my mind," she said, her voice filled with determination. Buddy had always been supportive of Whitney's decisions. "Whit, you've thought this through, and if it's what you want, then go for it. Just make sure you're doing it for you and no one else." Whitney nodded, feeling reassured by Buddy's support. "Thanks, Buddy. I've done my research and found a great doctor. I'm ready for this." Whitney scheduled the procedure for a Monday morning. She wanted to give herself the week to recover before any public appearances. The weekend before, she spent time with her close friends and family, explaining her decision and receiving their support. Her parents, Glenn and Barbara Babsthor, were initially concerned but ultimately supportive. "As long as it's what you want, honey, we're behind you 100%, Babs said, giving Whitney a reassuring hug. Her brother, Hunter, was more straightforward. "Just promise me you won't go overboard, sis. You're beautiful just the way you are." Whitney laughed. "Don't worry, Hunter. It's just a subtle enhancement. I'm not planning to look like a different person." The day of the procedure arrived, and Whitney felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. Buddy accompanied her to the clinic, offering moral support. As they sat in the waiting room, Buddy squeezed her hand. "You're going to be just fine. Whit, you've got this." Whitney smiled, grateful for his presence. "Thanks, Buddy. I'm ready." The procedure itself was relatively quick and painless. Whitney felt only minor discomfort as the doctor administered the fillers and performed the non-surgical lift. Afterward, she was given instructions for post-procedure care and advised to avoid strenuous activities for a few days. Whitney spent the next few days resting at home, following the doctor's instructions and monitoring her progress. She was pleasantly surprised by how minimal the swelling and bruising were. As the days passed, she began to see the subtle changes in her appearance. One evening, as she sat in front of her mirror, Whitney felt a sense of satisfaction. The changes were exactly what she had hoped for, subtle but significant enough to boost her confidence. She knew it was time to share her journey with her fans. Whitney decided to reveal her new look during a live stream on her social media platforms. She knew her fans would have questions, and she wanted to address them directly. "Hi, everyone," Whitney began, smiling at the camera. "I've been on quite a journey recently, and I wanted to share it with you all. As many of you know, I've always been open about my struggles with self-image and confidence. Recently, I decided to make a change that I've been contemplating for a long time." Whitney explained the procedure she had undergone and her reasons for doing so. "This decision was about feeling comfortable and confident in my own skin. I want to be clear that this was a personal choice, and it's not about conforming to any beauty standards." She then revealed her new look, turning her face from side to side to show the subtle enhancements. The response was immediate and overwhelmingly positive. "Whitney, you look amazing. Thank you for sharing your journey with us," one fan commented. "You're beautiful inside and out. Whit, proud of you for doing what makes you happy," another wrote. Of course, there were some critical comments, but Whitney was prepared for that. She addressed them with grace, reiterating that the decision was deeply personal and made for her own happiness. With the reveal behind her, Whitney felt a renewed sense of confidence. She continued to share her journey, posting updates about her recovery and the positive impact the change had on her self-esteem. One day, as she was out for lunch with Buddy, they discussed the reactions to her reveal. "Most people have been so supportive," Whitney said, taking a sip of her iced tea. "But there are always a few who have to criticize." Buddy nodded. "You can't please everyone, Whit. The important thing is that you're happy with your decision." Whitney smiled. "You're right. And I am. I feel more confident than I have in years." As the weeks went by, Whitney noticed a significant positive impact on her life. Her renewed confidence translated into her work and personal interactions. She felt more comfortable in front of the camera, and her fans noticed her increased energy and positivity. One evening, Whitney attended a charity event in Greensboro, where she was a guest speaker. Dressed in a stunning gown, she felt more confident than ever as she took the stage. "Thank you all for being here tonight," Whitney began, her voice steady and strong. "I've been on quite a journey, and I've learned that true beauty comes from confidence and self-love. It's about embracing who you are and making choices that make you happy." The audience responded with applause, and Whitney felt a sense of pride. She had come a long way, and she was proud of the person she had become. Whitney's journey continued to inspire others. She received countless messages from fans who had been encouraged by her honesty and courage. One day, she received a letter from a young woman named Emily. "Dear Whitney," the letter began, "I've always struggled with my appearance and self-esteem. Watching your journey has given me the courage to seek help and make changes that make me happy. Thank you for being an inspiration." Whitney felt tears welling up as she read the letter. She had always hoped to make a positive impact on others, and this was proof that she was doing just that. As Whitney looked ahead to the future, she felt a sense of excitement and anticipation. She was committed to continuing her journey of self-love and confidence, and she was determined to use her platform to inspire others.